fun and joyous place. What? Oh yeah, the 10-hour. So, Anushka, you head over to the cradle.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go check in on Benji and Shubin.
Yeah.
And as you get, who do you try to hit up first? I'll ask that.
Oh, God, I guess whoever's first in the path, I suppose.
From the direction of your guys, I guess that would be Shubin.
Okay, go ahead first then.
Yeah, you head over to the physical ward, the medical ward, and ask like, "Hey, is Shubin in?" After showing your papers, and the front receptionists, nurses, look to each other, and they look back at you. And the one closest to you, the one that you're predominantly speaking to, she just goes, "Actually, the person known as Shubin is rather indisposed at the moment."
Oh, is he alright? I mean, I know he was quite out last time, but he's coming around. Something happened?
They look at each other again. "Can I see again those papers?"
Sure. Passes them over.
They
Make
look
sure
at the signature
the
again.
actual official one is definitely like on the top up.
Yeah. If you're out of the secret, Mr. Shubin, as you call him, has actually been under interrogation by the Seekers. So he's still rather out of it from their questioning.
Alright, that makes a bit more sense. I can imagine that experience.
Is there some information you need from him?
No. I just wanted to check, see if he was okay. Like I said, he was, very out of it last time. I want to see him, I suppose.
Physically speaking, he is stable. He is stable. He refuses to eat at times, in which case there have been more forceful attempts at getting him to do that. Nothing that the staff isn't semi-familiar with. He has been better since yesterday in that regard, in terms of eating, after the last Seeker questioning session.
How many sessions are there, I suppose?
There are, 2 a day since he's been brought in.
And how long is that go for? I suppose just until we leave.
Correct. It depends. Sometimes they've only been here for an hour. Other times, I think they've been here for the longest one has been 5 so far.
5 hours.
She nods.
Oh my.
That was the most recent one, the one yesterday.
How was this morning then? Is it right or is?
There hasn't been any Seekers stopping by since last evening. As for how the man is himself doing, he is eating on his own accord again, which is very good.
And how responsive to other
We haven't really proctored any questions to him in terms of his responsiveness. He does react to outside stimuli. He acknowledges our presence, the food, looks out the window, things of that nature. So he is there mentally.
people? Is he conversing at all? Have you tried conversing? Just casual?
No,
Like he's not, or you have not tried?
we've not tried.
Well, can I go in and have a try? I imagine being stuck in a room all probably may not for him. With people that are not willing to talk.
You can go to his room. I don't know if he's awake or in a position to move right now, though.
Oh, that is fine. If he's not, I will leave. You know. Or wait around
Very,
until he wakes up.
very well. He's in room 308. There will be a slayer outside his door.
It's fine. Will we be around if he is awake? Be allowed to maybe go for a walk around the
You would have to bring it
post-
up with the slayer.
Right. Okay. And I guess she'll go up.
You go up to the 3rd floor, and you find the door that has a slayer posted up outside of it.
Guess who?
It isn't Slayer Mallory. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
That would be pretty. That would be pretty cosmically funny. But no, she has other duties.
Yeah, no. See, Anushka would feel the hunter's mark the minute she walked in the building,
Oh,
so
dear.
it's fine. No!
Yeah, you're right, Garth. You're right, Garth. Kirsty, roll me D100.
No! No!
Just get a 2. Oh, you're close!
Oh my God.
You're so close to 76
Yeah.
again. Oh my god.
Yeah, like 10 off,
I
man.
know, right? What are the odds? Yeah. Oh, damn.
So anyways.
So anyways, yeah.
So you go over and you see the Slayer decked out in Slayer heavy armor kit and everything, and he looks at you as you're coming down, and stares at you, and then you eventually get to the door that he's next to. Like he's not in front of the door, but he's next to the doorway.
Okay, she'll just kind of, I don't know. Sort of go, hello? Has you been awake?
They look over their shoulder at the doorway, then look back at you. I don't know.
Right, of course. Just,
And you are?
I am a friend. Spoke the other day. Valen. I just wanted to come in and
Friend better have some authorization, or else this friend will be designated as a cultist and I will bring you in.
okay, very quickly goes for the papers.
Yeah, keep in mind what Schubin's friends were.
yeah.
You reach for the
Yeah,
papers
makes sense,
immediately,
makes
like, oh shit. It is crazy. He doesn't immediately start punching you or anything. Like, he's giving you a chance to actually give him authorization papers. And you go over and you hand them out to him, and he looks them over. Seeker. He folds it back up and gives it over to you. What do you need?
What, like, do I need?
I'm assuming you have questions for him.
No, not questions. I was just going to go in and see how he is, you know?
He blinks at you once.
Is friendliness really not a big thing in this? Apparently nobody's even spoken to the man in a casual conversation since.
He is a cultist.
Well, yes, do you really think...
You know, he sort of abducted people and sacrificed them to a dark god on a regular basis.
I mean... yes.
I'm not hearing a defense from you.
I'm not... I'm just going to see him if that is on.
He like shakes his head like, oh my god. Fine. He reaches to like a key, like pulls it out of like a pocket, unlocks it, opens it up. Heads in first.
Okay, yeah, okay, she'll just...
He heads in
Come in
first, he
behind.
holds the door. And then as you enter into the room, he closes the door and locks it behind you too.
Hmm,
And then he
Okay.
stands in front of the door.
that's very... posing? I could
You
try
do
this.
note that the window is braced, like it has like metal bars
Mhm.
on the outside. So yeah, he ain't leaving through the window.
No. Okay, is he... Oh wait, like, what's the room like that he's in? Is it just very
It's very
bare
sterile.
bones? Yeah.
It's very sterile. Everything's kept in like a very orderly, in the corner, like in its place, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You do see Shubin, who's like now dressed up in like, in a manner, it's sort of similar to what Delvet was wearing. It's like not a medical gown, but it's not like a bathrobe. It's like somewhere in the middle. Roll me your medicine.
Oh, medicine. I actually have that trained. Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Yeah.
As you like
A
look
casual
over Shubin's slumbering form, he's like hunched over in like a fetal position. He has like a blanket wrapped up all around him, but it doesn't like Like he's like moving in his sleep, so it's not fully on him. You could see from the exposed parts of his like arms and his feet, his legs, his neck area that he has a lot more incision marks on him now than the last time you saw him.
Incision, like cuts and stuff.
Yes.
Huh. Have you been doing that, or is that self-inflicted?
I don't know the exact details. You'd have to ask the Seekers. But yes, that has been happening to him. Collecting samples.
Out of game for a minute. Did he say that was him? 'Cause I've got a feeling that like tickling the back of my head.
For what? The cuts?
Yeah. I've got a feeling that was self-inflicted, but I can't quite remember. Something to do with the cultist thing. Unless I'm just getting the groups mixed up. Because he wasn't in the blood one.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
it was.
He was. Ah, damn it! Okay.
You guys determine however you see fit.
Yeah, okay. And Jessica's definitely going to be a bit like, suspicious, okay. Okay, she'll just sort of go up and sort of, I don't know, softly. Shubin doesn't want to wake him up at the same time if he's sort of awake.
You go over to him and begin shaking him to see, like, you know, if he's about. And he eventually does wake up. Huh. It's you.
Yes, the sort of maybe friendly face-ish, sort of friendly. Maybe. How are you?
He looks around the room and still sees a Slayer, who's just staring at him intensely. I'm okay. I'm alright.
That is good. How are your... Look sore. Have you got the medicine or anything for it?
No, I do not need medicine.
Okay, you are sure. Sure. How... Well, just wanted to get out of the room for a wee bit, maybe? I mean, the room sort is very bare. Like, is there anything in here apart from, like, basic furniture?
It's not even really basic furniture.
Oh, okay.
There's like stands that have nothing on them. He sleeps on like a medical gurney. There's like an empty like tray which food would be on. That's really it. There's not much else in this room. It's very, very sparse. It's like a surgical room, but it doesn't have any of the surgery equipment. So it's just a
Okay,
room.
yeah. Okay. Has he got any... Has he got any, like, cups or something to drink from, like, with water in it and everything?
There is a glass, yes.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. It's not a glass. A glass makes it sound like it's made of glass. He does
Like
have a cup.
tumbler kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you wanting to maybe get out of here for a bit? Get a better view than, you know, what is ever is out there? Point to the
Roll me
barred
your
window.
persuasion. Roll me your persuasion, my friend.
What is persuasion?
It's when you talk to someone in a coercive, friendly, coercive manner to get them to do something.
I mean...
So you've given him his DC. Oh, that's not Zol. Haha, but he actually succeeds though. That's actually pretty funny. Let me go back to my narrator role. Yeah, baby, the narrator. So, no, that's not necessary. I can stay here.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Want a bit of fresh air or different scene?
No. It's in here is fine.
Okay, if you're sure. In that case, are you wanting anything to eat? I can go off and get something. Maybe.
No. It's no. What they give me is fine.
For sure.
Yes.
Sure. She'll just kind of like. Is he just sort of like sitting on the bed, or kind of like still kind of? Is there,
Yeah, he's
is
like
there room for
sitting
her
up
to
on
like?
it. He's like crisscross.
Okay, I guess she'll just sort of sit down and like copy the pose, kind of similar to like when they first kind of where they're crouching in the hallway kind of thing.
Right.
The feeling when even the tortured prisoner doesn't want to hang out with you.
Oh my god.
Damn, you got fucking roasted. You
I
actually just
know.
got fucking roasted. Holy shit, that's funny as shit.
Fuck you.
What the fuck?
Oh
Why is
my
this
God. So you
devil
said
trying to talk to me?
You
know.
you sit down to Shubin and he just sort of like moves over a bit so you can sit.
Oh, okay. At least you added the last bit there, like it just moves over.
He moves away from you because he doesn't want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Is there something you need? Something I
No,
can
no.
help with?
No, I just wanted to see if you were okay, or if you wanted to talk about how you're feeling. I guess I know, like, place is very hard. I guess. Sort of looks at the the very imposing guardsman.
Yeah, the guy that's just standing in the room ready to pull one on you guys at a moment's notice. Yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to
Totally
like
not
kind of
imposing.
sort of yeah. She's like definitely trying to like avoid his just ignore him kind of thing, but it's sort of hard.
Yeah. It's like seeing like a dog like looking up at you for food at the dinner table. It's like you want it, you're trying to ignore him, but it's really fucking hard because he's just there and he's looking
Yeah,
at you.
giving the puppy dog eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you asked Shubin like if he's doing alright and all that, and I'm better now. I'm better now.
Oh, that is good, and you're not having. Describe it. Besides, I suppose I remember you were very panicked.
He nods once, and like he nods more and more, picking up more momentum as he continues nodding. Yes.
That's it.
I did not grasp the revelation then. I get it now though.
But good.
I get that I have done bad things, and I must pay penance for it.
It is good you understand. It's also important to remember, though, even if you are paying penance, still live a little. So,
He's like sort of thinks on that. And shakes his head a bit. No. There is much to pay for.
it is a. Yes, if there was anything you wanted to talk about, or get off your chest, I guess, friendly face, ignoring this one behind me, of course. No offense, but you are very scary.
What a compliment.
Do you know,
I've told the seekers all that I know. They say it will help in what will come next.
it's good. And your cats, they are more than last time. Concerned doing that yourself, or is that
Oh,
better?
like he gets like a moment of I don't know energy. These and he like pulls up his sleeve and you see like there's a bunch of lacerations on his arms.
Yeah, tries not to look too like. Ah!
Yes, these yes.
Yes, what are they?
Well, they're penance.
Well, I don't know if penance should be such a. But why is that your penance?
It is a grain of sand against all that I've done. I'm happy to have them.
Sure, but Shubin, blood is. Blood is something precious that should not.
No, not my body. No, this is body of sinner.
Sinner still has a body of their own. And maybe penance should be king some for him.
No.
Blood can be connected to many different.
This body must be purified.
And purified how? would that be?
Would you like to do one? Roll me your insight.
Okay.
Join the cult. Join the cult.
Oh.
You like recoil back a bit as Shubin offers, like, "Hey, do you want to cut me?" And you're just like, "Jesus Christ," because that's an actual saint. You can even see out the corner of your eye the Slayer just shake his head, like, "Oh God."
Yeah. Yeah, Anushka definitely sort of almost physically recoils, and she's just like, no, 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 that is...
It might help you in your fight. You will fight
no,
on side of holy faith.
not Shubin, no, I've sort of... tries not to pay too much attention to the guard at the back, so no, I've done enough. No, no, that is not my way. But... explain to me, how is that connected to sin? Does the blood free you in a way, or does it do something else?
A sinner should be punished for the sins they've done. I tell this to seekers.
Well, yes. Is it the shedding of the blood, like it purifies body, or
No,
are you giving it for something else?
it is the pain that is important.
Oh, right.
Monsters do not feel pain. They can never give penance. But us, and he moves closer to like take your hands in this sort of like crazed manner. Us, we can suffer. We can suffer for that which we've done wrong. We can earn our penance.
Right. But
I recommend letting go of her. Oh, I'm sorry. And he like scoots like really far back, basically at the edge of his little cot here. I'm sorry.
it's fine. I see what you mean, but I do wonder. You're saying that that difference, it separates you from being a monster, right? Creature.
Yes.
I wonder if there is something else that separates me. It would be more reliable, I suppose.
Maybe
I
in
mean-
time I will see that option. But for now, all I can offer is my own suffering and penance.
Maybe I can help you. I know monsters from my experience. They are all claws and violence and hatred. If you show something different from come different from monster in other way than suffering. Maybe be opposite, like you dedicate your life to helping people or something, like these people in the cradle. Or
If that is my path, I will accept this path.
it is something to think about.
A
Empathy, for
realization
instance.
dawns on him. Yes, that is another path. Yes. Yes. As he grows more excited, you can see the Slayer just sort of reach for the shotgun they keep behind him. Yes. I can do that. He wags a finger at you. And do this, and he gestures at his arm. I can do both.
I mean, I was thinking more one over the other, but what were you what do you what were you Jesus Christ. What were you referring to in like what I said or something from that?
I can do both. I can help people and suffer for my penance. I can do both. Yes. Yes. This is good idea. This is very good idea.
I mean, I was thinking more replace by serving penance than hurting. I mean, that is more useful in the long run, right?
But you can do both. I can serve and suffer. This is both.
Well, yes, but you're injuring yourself. How are you going to help if you're injured?
I will suffer this burden. I will do it. I will withstand it. For sake of redemption.
Right, okay. I suppose it's a start. Are you seeing any other oh, what are they called here? Uh, Seeker? Guard? What are you again? Slayer?
Did you just call me a seeker?
I genuinely can't remember which one he was.
I can tell you seekers wouldn't be using shotguns, that's for sure.
Okay, fair enough. Can I please change it to Slayer, please?
Nope.
Oh, damn it. Slayer, sorry, the words are very similar. It's not my first language.
Meet me outside. He opens up the door and gestures for you to leave.
She just gets a look of, I'm about to get fucking murdered. Okay, off we go.
I will speak with you again, Miss Anushka. Thank you!
Sure. See you later. Fuck, tired, just very...
You walk out and the Slayer closes the door behind you. That's not how I thought that was going to go.
How did you think it would go? What, like join him in cultist project or something?
I mean, that would be nice because then I could blast you and that would be way easier, but no.
Oh. Nice to know where we stand?
I thought you were with the Seekers. Did you not read any of their debriefings, the reports?
They've been explained to me, sort of.
Well, if you had read them, you would know that they were the ones cutting him up at his request.
Oh.
He wanted
No,
those. Gods.
it's very... Oh,
He shakes his
that's
head.
not the reports I thought you were... God's sake.
I can't tell you how uncomfortable those Seekers looked. Some of them were concerned for well-being, in terms of keeping a prisoner alive. Others were wondering if they're sort of fueling some sort of blood ritual.
Was that... Oh my god, I can't do the fucking accent today. That is what I was concerned about as well.
All the tests came back negative on any powers or mysticisms in that blood. He just wants to suffer. I mean, I don't mind. He's a cultist. That being said, I don't like that he's enjoying it so much.
I'm wondering if there is a way to get away. You people have doctors for the mind, right? What are they called? The people that work here.
Doctors.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're asking me what the term for their occupation is, you're asking the wrong Slayer.
Right, okay. But anyway, they have people that can sort of help his mindset, right?
Across the way, the mentally destitute ward.
I wonder if somebody can maybe help him, put him more towards one option than the other, maybe?
Maybe, but until I hear orders otherwise, he's staying in this room.
Yeah. But am I allowed to bring him in things?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Not like big, just like, I don't know, flowers or something like that.
You can try. I don't know how much he finds value in it, though.
I don't know. Something. I know what his favorite flower is. He told me not too long ago.
Wow, congratulations.
So, I mean, it's something.
Maybe if we're unlucky enough, he'll somehow fashion a little strand to cut himself with the stems.
Right, so
Yeah.
not ones with thorns. Okay.
Shakes his head. This guy's fucked.
Don't say no. I mean, no, not yet. I mean, sure, he came from a bad place, but he's in that better.
He gives you a look like, really? He came from a bad place.
Oh, you know what I mean. That's not. It's not like he. From the sounds of things, it was a bit of a brain thing. So
Whatever. If you want to bring him stuff, that's fine. Just know that I might just chuck it out.
that is fine. If he starts to hurt himself, yeah, sure.
If he starts getting another flagellation episode, I'm gonna crack the back of his skull with the butt of my shotgun until he's unconscious.
I mean, that doesn't really help the situation much. He might actually, no.
He won't die.
I was thinking
Listen.
more he might see more towards his cars, but sure.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what happens to this guy. Really. If I thought he was gonna go kill himself, I would give him a rope to help. But as it stands right now, my orders are to make sure he stays alive and coherent for interrogation. Alright?
They're not hurting him during that was. sort of motions like with her hand to like do a cutting motion or something on her arm. That's the only thing they're doing to him.
That's the only thing they're doing to him, but imagine if he gets his hands on other stuff. You notice that there are no utensils next to that tray of his?
I didn't actually notice that, no.
Well,
Maybe I
congratulations,
should.
you've been told about it now. No
Yeah,
knives, forks, even spoons. Don't mean anything. They're even wondering about giving him that tray. Luckily, he's not bright enough to realize he can hit his own head with it. So if you want to send him stuff, that's fine. I don't really care. As long as it doesn't make my job harder. And if it does make my job harder, I'm chucking it out.
Okay.
Once whatever operation is happening happens, it's up to the higher-ups whether he gets executed or not. Or if he gets chucked into the mentally destitute ward or whatever. Regardless, I won't be here for it. Thank the gods.
Right, and sure. Guess I'll leave him that thought, I suppose. That's where it's easy. Guess I'll go for now. Boss, thank you again. I guess for letting me in and not shooting me with your very scary gun. Right.
Just get going.
Yeah, sure. See you.
You will-
And she just sort of like,
You leave, and as you are leaving, you could see the nurses that you were talking to just a short while ago look at you, and then, like, you both get it. Like, they know you know now, and
Yeah.
you know that they knew the whole time.
yeah. Just like I get you, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
me.
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it was such a
You
sort of,
go-
oh no.
You go over to the orphanage ward to look for Benji.
Yep.
You go to the orphanage
in a similar
ward to
state.
look for Benji.
It better not be.
That would be pretty funny.
Oh, no.
In a cruel, cosmic, divine comedy sort of way. You go to look for Benji, and you actually see Headmistress Aventina. And you ask around for Benji, and she does dutifully inform you that, with a smile, I'm sorry, but Benji's no longer here.
Oh?
She nods.
Did he...
I suppose you haven't heard the news.
No?
Benji actually left the cradle.
Oh, like he got adopted?
Not adopted, no.
What happened then? Taken in by somebody?
His older sister.
Oh! Alright, did she move out and take custody of him? How old was she?
In a sense. She's only a mere 14, but she actually got taken in as a servant, to a soft degree award by one of the noble houses.
It's good. It's good. I'm pleased to hear that. So they are somewhere more stable then?
More stable than here, certainly.
So they have like a sort of house thing, I suppose? I don't know how that would work. Would they get a home or just...
In technicality, no, they wouldn't be a part of the house. It's not like they signed into nobility. They'd be servant. Well, rather, Brienne would be an older a servant in the house, and Benji is allowed to live with her in the servants' quarters.
Alright.
By all accounts, he could have stayed here until it was his time to go, but the two of them had a very long talk last night.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I was told wait here for a moment. She goes upstairs. You're there for like a couple minutes, 4 minutes or so, and then she comes back down. I was told that in the off chance someone had come looking for Benji to give him this.
Alright.
And it's just like an envelope that's like all sealed up. Or that's not sealed up like a wax seal, but it's like sealed up with like twine. To give him this.
A letter?
From the looks of it, aye. I
Oh.
thought it rather very specific, but apparently it was told to the noble house servant that came to tell me, and here we are.
Okay, I'll pass this along then.
Certainly. She gives it over to you. It's basically like a vellum envelope done up in fine... I shouldn't say twine, I guess it's like red string. And there is a symbol on the front of it.
Oh, and does she recognize the symbol?
I can describe to you the symbol, but it doesn't... You don't recognize it at all. It looks like... It sort of looks really suspicious, if I'm being honest. It looks like a hooded individual pulling down, like, a series of masks. Not like mask, not like theater masks, like a cloth mask, like a scarf. Like pulling down like a set of them, and like with like a smirk underneath.
Oh, okay. So I'm just writing that down for later.
I did voice my concern on its peculiar appearance. But I was told by the house servant that it came directly from the noblemen themselves.
Oh, okay. Is there any like rating on it at all? Like,
Not on the outside.
okay.
There is something in it, obviously, but
Well, yeah.
yeah, there's nothing on the outside.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. She'll sort of like put it in her jacket pocket or something. Pocket it for later. Thank you for that. That is, I'll definitely pass that on. I'm really glad to hear that. It's nice that he has somewhere to go. I suppose now.
I know it's been weighing on him heavy. His sister had to go through a long series of interviews and aptitude tests before she got hired.
Mm-hmm.
So I know she'd been gone a lot for him.
Yes, I know. I remember. Was left alone for a while. Quite upset. That's why I
nods.
came here today.
They're in a better place. I suppose if you want to go speak with him, you could try to get into the noble quarters. Though that would be a hard ask.
She just sort of looks down at herself like,
If
Mud
you
up
do
to her
manage
knees,
to,
just like,
if you do manage to get there and want to go follow up with Ben Jimbrian, you'd be going to House Trahan.
Could you spell that?
I got you.
Thank you.
Trahan. Trahan. Well, I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing. Would you want to stay for some tea?
No, it's okay. I better be off. But thank you very much, though.
Then I have other duties to attend to, and I'm sure you have other things to do as well.
Of course, yes. It was nice seeing you again.
Of course.
All right. I'd best be off then.
Have a good day.
Yeah, of course, you too. See you later. Just kind of waves and makes her exit.
And then you leave the cradle.
Yeah.
Alright, switching gears. We're going hyper mode because there's like so many of you splitting ways. Let's see. For the noontime. Let me change the music. For the noontime. Fuck, what was the music? Sunrise afloat. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna go through this one at a time, but we're not gonna do like scenes just yet. Redane's gonna talk with, let's see, you've spoken with Lambert prior. Who are you gonna try to hit him next? For Redane. Radon. Wait, no, that's actually an Elden Ring character. Never mind. Not Radon.
I wish that was that cool now.
No.
Whoever's available, you know.
Fair enough.
If no one is, it's not a big deal.
Alessander, you want to research Seeker and Slayer tactics in regards to seeking and slaying.
Amendment to that. Library time.
Okay, so you will join Silas in library time.
Yeah, I'm moving up my my evening thing to noon. But
Very well.
just trying to research
Library
the
time.
blue moss.
Very well. Very well. Silas, yours is actual library time. Deet, do you have a shopping list of things you want to procure?
Mainly just the potions of healing. I just bought like
How much
two.
How much money do you have?
I only had enough for two.
Very well. Then mark down. You can keep those potions, or you can hand them off to someone else.
I was gonna hand off one to anyone who might want to have that.
All right, who's desperate for healing potions? Keep in mind, I still haven't described the sequence, the one that was ponyed up by the Captain Janik. You guys have that box as well.
I'm good. I got one. I'm good. I have two.
Yeah,
I got two.
one.
I don't think. I think I'm fine.
It's what is she getting up?
Common
Common
potion.
healing?
Anyway.
Common potion of healing.
I have like one.
Yeah,
Same.
sounds like everyone has at least one, which I do not. So, oh, thank you. As Alexander's walking out the door, he takes it from her.
No worries.
And then you're gonna go train more kebab.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. Sajar, your project is basically done at this point.
Amazing.
So you are also joining Deet in the training grounds.
Yeah. Unless I could find someone to purchase a small set of materials for later project.
Amongst the current company at the training grounds, no, you wouldn't be able to find that.
Okay, and there's none at the drop?
I mean, if you go to the drop yourself, you can totally like find materials to go purchase. But the thing is, you'd have to go to the drop.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're going to the drop to go procure materials. Okay,
I'll pick the project up on my way back to the inn.
that would make perfect sense. There might be some last minute touches you might have to do on them as well, but nothing terribly complicated.
Yeah. I think that's me for the rest of the day.
Roger. So yeah, Redain, you managed to pin down Vaso as you guys are like all like about to go your separate ways. Vaso is staying at the training grounds along with Zol and Marika. Tolus is going to go walk around, go do Tolus Pokemon things. But yeah, you do flag down Vaso. Oriana, you're in the midst of breakdown training, as I will refer
She's
to it,
dying?
which sounds like a type of dance training in retrospect. Anyways,
I mean, there's like parkour stuff going on.
there is. To Silas and Alessander, before we go do your guys' stuff, I'm gonna do Redain first. Can both of you roll me investigation? I'll say with advantage because you're sort of helping each other.
Who said I'd help him? Kidding.
Okay, I mean, if you don't
No, I'm
want.
kidding.
See what you do. See what you do.
Oh my god, you guys actually both fucking. Okay, well,
Holy
I guess
shit.
that'll be.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thanks,
god.
I guess that'll be easy to go through then, because apparently you
My
guys.
excuse is Ichabod's fucking with it.
Ask not what you do, Alec, but ask what you make me do to you.
Is that your Yearbook quote?
Classic Abuser 101.
yeah.
Why'd you make me do this? Punch this child in the stomach. Now get to run.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Why are you hitting yourself? Yeah, so Redain. Okay, so we're going through these pretty quickly from the looks of the investigation. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Redain, you are talking with Vaso as he's like taking a break, grabbing like a snack to eat, and he's just sort of like checking over his equipment, his actual equipment, not his training equipment. And like you walk up to him. You know, normally, I thought I'd feel a bit more tense about such a big operation, but he looks at you. I think we have this.
Is that right?
I definitely feel a lot more confident about this operation than going to Lyco's trial, that's for certain. Zol chimes in on a bench that's like 10 feet away. I don't know, man. I think after you came back from Laco's trial and getting a taste of a different type of fruit, if you catch my drift, that might be why. Voss like takes some of this like sandwich that he's eating and like rips off a chunk of throws it at Zol, who anticipated it coming and opens his mouth and eats it. Gotcha, bitch. And he just goes back.
In the corner, proud.
Slayer Munchie's just like, damn, I should have gotten that. Anyways, yeah, I do feel more confident with this.
How are you feeling since? We haven't really talked much since Laco's trial.
I know it's he like shrugs. It's been busy, huh? It's been busy. I mean, the entire time, there's always something happening. Some battle plan, some strategy, some maneuver, some formation that we're trying to pull. If I'm being honest, the entire time I was focusing intensely on it. Making sure it went well, making sure it stayed in my mind going forward. So, he shrugs. I guess that's why we haven't had too much a chance to talk. Is there something you need?
Renee just like looks at him and like notices him. I don't think so, actually.
Well, that's good.
I think you've got everything covered.
There's plenty of things I don't got covered. But he throws a thumb over at all. That's why I have idiots like him to cover me. Hey! Yeah, you're right. See?
He just thinks for a second. Have you ever seen the process of smithing?
I have, actually. I was taught it to some soft degree in my early apprenticeships. Was never really good at it. Never good at it.
Is that right?
Yeah. Said I hit the metal too hard, which I didn't realize you could do.
I always thought it was quite funny how you take a piece of steel and shape it into something you want, grind it, etch it, even acid wash it sometimes, I've heard.
You
But
nodded
it's
that?
not really till it hits that quench that it goes from being a piece of steel to a blade.
Most important part, properly tempering it. Yeah. Is this some sort of... You guys like a